Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Stephen and behind the camera today we have...
Spencer.
Nice hat, Spencer.
Thank you.
I think, in fact, hold on a second. Let me borrow this. There he is. And guess what? These are available if you come at the open day, because we don't sell merch.
Not yet.
Garage open day, 13th of next month, it's a Sunday. There's usually 300-400 people. And this year we expect there to be even more because it's the latest we've had our first year's open, the start of the year opener, and it's the earliest we've ever announced it. So we've got 600 interested on Facebook, which means there might be half a dozen people turn up. Anyway. Guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, Stephen, Spencer, we do walk around videos. Today we've got this lovely sapphire black BMW X5. There's also car reviews on our playlist, our back catalogue. If you click up here, that'll take you through, and you can watch what cars we've had out on test. And also the video is sponsored by WeWon'tBuyAnyCar.com, which is our own in-house car buying service. And you can get a valuation for your car from either myself or Spencer, as long as it's sports prestige, under 6 years old and under 60,000 miles. We don't mind going a bit older for interesting cars, older M3s, Golf GTIs, that sort of thing. But please feel free to get in touch and you can use the little link up here, and then we'll come back to you one way or the other. So back to the walk around video, we'll go around the full outside of the car. If there's any little marks on it, we'll highlight them in the video, because at the end of the day, if there's a little stone chip or a wee mark, you're better off finding out at this stage to save any wasted journeys, because if it's going to put you off, you're better off finding out now. Had a little wander around the car just before we started the video, and it is an exceptionally clean X5. Spencer's nodding away behind the camera there. You tend to find that these live not unloved lives, but you know, it's a utility vehicle. Kids, dogs, you know, outdoorsy type people, they're generally not as cherished or loved as much as, you know, something a bit more special like an 8 Series or a B Mini John Cooper Works. But this car's clearly been cherished because it is in some condition. Yeah. It's now 7 years old?
Yep, 7 years old. 7
years old, and it's in lovely, lovely condition, and it's got Terra brown leather, which is so much nicer than black.
Yeah. Every one of us that's driven this one has also said it just drives so nice.
So quiet, so smooth.
Something about it, it's just nice.
Yeah, even the steering wheel still feels lovely, and it's got the best steering wheel, because it's got an F-Series steering wheel. Anyway, let's get on with the video. So Spencer, if you bring the camera over, we'll just let the guys see just how clean that paintwork is. Obviously, we detail everything, so if there was any little swirl marks in the paint, that will now be gone.
That's got a single stage.
That on a black car? Mm-hmm. Well, to be fair, Andy wasn't even on this for a day.
No.
Well, he started it just after lunch yesterday, and he had it ready for halfway through this morning, which for a black car is, especially a big black car, that says a lot. So that is the extent of the stone chips. Can you hear that GT4 outside?
Yes.
Yeah, we've got a white GT4 718 as well, which is lovely. So yeah, anyway, lovely clean paint on the bonnet, light lenses. Now, we've started to see these lenses going opaque on older cars, but they're all still crystal clear. The bumper section down here, all lovely and clean. It's probably what you'd expect from a car with 20,000 miles, not 37,000 miles. Yeah. That's how good it is. The car's got gloss black wheels. No one's cheaped out on the wheels. That's the original colour. Mm-hmm. So we use Ista.
Yep.
Put the chassis number in, pulls through the exact spec of the car when it rolled off the factory, and that's how it was. Albeit, I'm pretty sure it had blue and white propellers, not
the black and the white.
But hey, that's what was fitted.
Yep.
So we have refurbished the wheels right enough, because they were all beginning to look a wee bit scratchy and tatty. So proper job, tyres off. No disrespect to the guys that do it mobile in a van, but all they do is they break the bead and freshen up the face. The barrels are left. So this is a proper job done at, these were done at Pro Body Shop, Coatbridge.
Pro powder coating.
Pro powder coating down in Coatbridge. So discs in the back, all nice and clean, and we're on pretty much what feels like an almost new set of Pirelli P0s. Looking down the length of the passenger side, all nice and clean, no parking dents, scratches or scrapes. Door edges free from any marks as well. And if we do the same from the back, again, body panels are all lovely, clean and straight. Yeah, these tyres are
pretty much brand new.
yeah, I would say they've done less than a couple of thousand miles, if that.
Yeah.
And that's me being just kind of leaning on the pessimistic side.
Well, the Glen we got it from more than 1,800 mile on it.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he's probably put the tyres on it.
Yeah,
it's just,
or they were done for sale, but
Yep.
yeah, that's an expense you don't want to have because they're not cheap.
no.
Because the backs are
325s?
315s.
315s. Big old tyre.
Big old tyre. Now that's going to be a Marmite colour choice, but for me black would be the last colour I would choose because you lose all the detail in the seat, and just black, especially black with black, it's a bit samey. We've got the piano black trim with the silver carbon effect trim on the top, but yeah, really nice colour combination, but again that's subjective. We've got Hammond carded audio, head-up display, heated seats which is standard, and your Pro Nav, that's all standard as well. Factory carpet overmats, which are in good condition. And if we have a little peek in the back, you see the back bench is nice and smooth, no dents or anything from any baby seats or anything, it's all nice and plump.
I like this car a lot.
I'm not really an SUV sort of guy, but there's something really fresh about this.
Yeah.
And especially black with the black, sometimes you can look a bit too gangster, but it's the interior.
Yeah, it's such a. The only thing I'd change in that interior is have all piano black with trim,
Yeah,
silver.
yeah, I agreed. Boot floor, spotless, no spillages. Additional storage under there, your lock and wheel nut. My house is full of these.
Yeah. Best screwdriver ever.
I've just noticed this. So yeah, we have
It's also a socket at the other end.
Wow, mind blown. Yeah, so me and Julie have had 3 Series forever, and the amount of these that are in our toolkit.
It'll do everything. It's the one screwdriver, it'll never let you down.
I can't believe this. I can't believe all these years and it's got a socket on the other end. Split fold rear seats and your luggage, your load cover that I'm just about to break. There we go. And no dog smell.
Even that still works, the soft open on it.
What, I'm missing something here.
So when they fail, it bounces when it comes down.
Ah. Okay, all right. Just seems like a normal X5 boot to me. We'll maybe check that old one and get traded in.
Oh.
Maybe not. So we've got a nice big square exhaust pipes in the back, parking sensors and your reverse camera. Sun protection glass, obviously, and it's got the shadow chrome trim, which is worth pointing out is in excellent condition, because if you wash these with a soap that's got too much caustic in it, what it does is it burns the lacquer on top and it makes them go all cloudy, and it's a fortune to replace and you can't fix it.
No.
So that's, again, probably another thing that contributes to the overall look of this.
Even the roof rails are the same, because usually the roof rails are like the satin finish.
Yeah, they're gloss black as well.
Yep.
Yep, lovely. So again, look down the length of the driver's side. No point in checking the wheels and the tyres because they're all like new, and it's lovely and straight. Yep. Not a ding to be seen.
Which says a lot for a black car.
It does, because
Does it not hide it?
that'll show up. Have a wee peek in there just before we look in the driver's side. Driver's memory, mentioned Hammond Cardon powerful mirrors, which is handy because she's a big old girl. Even the mat, you know, you tend to find that they start to like wear here. It's got a little bit of a dent in it, but it's just indicative of the mileage. You know, it's super clean. And this bit of the steering wheel, as much as these steering wheels are lovely, these are one of the worst ones for going shiny.
Yeah.
And especially if you clean them too much, Spencer.
They can be replaced.
So Spencer was cleaning his steering wheel one day and he thought, this steering wheel's filthy, because the thing was black.
The sunshine.
Yeah, you basically
it was actually green.
You wash the dye straight at the steering wheel.
We'll never be learn.
We do. So current mileage, 37,499 miles. A little start. So next service isn't due until June 26 or 13,000 miles. We've got our head-up display projecting onto the windscreen. And if we nip into the car's iDrive, which is so much more straightforward than the new one. And if you're wondering how much more difficult it is, if you have a look at yesterday's video with the new shape M3 Touring, you'll see the multitude of menus and sub-menus that you need to work your way through before you actually find the service history. So we've got 9,000 miles, 12,000 miles, 18,000 miles, 25,000 miles and 35,000 miles, all done by BMW with the exception of the last service, which was an engine oil, front brake pads and rear brake pads, carried out at a specialist, because a specialist just puts in zeros and a official BMW service puts in the dealer code, just in case you're ever looking at it and wondering why. This is immaculate. It is absolutely lovely. We'll cover the spec, don't really need to go over that again. We'll just pop the bonnet and get a little look. Oh, driver's seat, Spencer, never looked at that. I was too busy standing in the way. Now, when people get out of an X5, they generally, I've just realised, my trainers match the interior.
Did you?
Wasn't intended. So most people, when they get out these, they do this, and then they slide out, which kills the bolstering. So this is usually the first place to go, and they can crack here as well.
Yep, you see the trims break as well.
Yep, so this is all perfect. The first, I mean, don't get me wrong, the gent that we bought it from, he didn't do many miles in it. But the previous owner, the first owner, must have been really, really careful with it to keep it in this sort of condition. There we go, guys. So 3 litre single turbo straight 6 diesel, 250-ish horsepower, 250 and a wee bit. Lovely big torque monster, and you don't even really need to work it that hard to enjoy yourself down a country road, which you can do in an X5.
Yeah, they're the ultimate cruiser, but they don't drive like a Jeep.
No, but that's always been BMW's thing when they released the X5. It drives like a car.
Yeah,
it really does.
Which I find it's easy to drive because you can place it on the road. You don't have to worry about the size and if the lanes are too wee or going down a tight wee bit.
Which is odd because it is quite a big car.
Yeah.
But they never ever drive like that. And the amount of times where you're driving along and you look behind and you go, oh, right, I've got all that attached. Yeah, it almost does it as well as the M3 Estate.
This is maybe where they got it from, the idea.
Yeah, well, it does shrink round you when you're driving it, but it's got tons of space in it as well. But no, that's brilliant engine, fantastic. Yeah. There we go, guys, that brings us to the end of the video. If you'd like to get in touch, you can reach out to us through the website, and there would a link to the website in the description below. And as always, we're happy to chat with you in comments. I'm on the YouTube comments every morning, so if there's anything that you want included in the videos moving forward, or if there's anything you want to ask about the car, just casually leave it in the comments and we'll come back to you. And as you are looking at a BMW X5 on YouTube, I'll put a link to another BMW up here that I road tested last year. You can let me know what you think of it. And also, please do consider subscribing, that way you'll keep up to date with stock, future road tests, and you can do that by clicking the James Glen logo just up here. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.